Big up to everyone, lovely family, lovely friends out there, whatever you are watching Awini Unity platform from. Thank you so much, and we do really appreciate your time for always staying here with us at Awini Unity platform. Very quick one. This video, we're going to be showing you the match highlight between Zimbabwe versus Zambia, or Zambia versus Zimbabwe, and the 17 Cosafa tournament that ongoing in South Africa. A very good game. Zambia doing very well. Zimbabwe is also doing very well. So we're not going to take much of your time. Let's watch the under 17 match highlight, and after that we'll do analysis a little bit about the game as well. Enjoy it.
Zambia and Zimbabwe stand ready. Two teams edged with pride and fueled by ambition. The formalities have passed, the tension lingers, and the stakes could not be higher. Bakala Ian for Zambia have gone with the same starting 11 that beat Namibia on day 2. So the midfield is going to be very important now in this game. Really enjoyed watching the look of Abel Nyirongo. Scored a brilliant goal. Gable Piri scored a hat-trick in the first game. He'll once again have to wait for his time off the bench. But Felix Piri rather, Mike Matule and Vincent Matondo and have a very important game to play. So have the Zimbabweans. Beckyfield Chivenga has chosen the same starting 11 too, but he mentions that this time there's going to be a bit of a mental element via the bullying, that Zambia are tough and big boys, and so there's going to be a big role to be played by Musvona, by Shoniwa, as well as the lethal attack. Zimbabwe were 5-1 winners against Eswatini on the first match day, winning really and proving their dominance. That day I really enjoyed watching Tadiwa Chakuchichi as well as El Shaddai Sadboma. Referee wise, let's take you through that then very quickly. We've got Samuel Mayele Ngendapulwa from Namibia, assisted by Caesar Tlangamandla, Moiketsi Benjamin Manguku, as well as Wilson Umuyangwe, take charge of the game. Our refs are from Namibia, Lesotho, Botswana, and Mozambique. Samuel Mayele Ngendapula has taken charge of some of the biggest games on the Southern African region. He knows that this derby is one where he will need to control the game. Most importantly, not let the temper rile and the emotion perhaps supersede the occasion. So for Zambia, it's about solidifying their dominance and proving why they are the standard bearers for Southern African football. For Zimbabwe, it's about defiance, about rewriting the script and carving their own path to glory. The time for words is over, and the time for action is here. The stage is set, and the battle for Group B supremacy begins now. If you're just joining us now, you would have missed the game between Eswatini when they took on Namibia. Namibia scoring in the last minutes of that game. So they pick up their first 3-pointer of the under-17 CAF champ Cosafa qualifiers and championship. Zambia's home game this. They are in the orange, the copper bullets. They look to fire quickly like the name suggests. Zimbabwe, it's about defying today the odds. It's about rewriting the narrative. It's about changing the strip entirely on its head. So we're good for the 1500 kickoff. 3 o'clock. By 5, we will have an indication of what Group B looks like. Both teams have won on Thursday, 8-0 and 5-1 respectively. Who takes this one? It's a derby this, a Southern African derby. One of the games with the most views on this in these regions of the continent. And definitely some good talent on show. Shoniwa plays Tadiwa Chakuchichi. He was very good beat so many players against Eswatini. Now, Zimbabwe want to start off well. So they got off to a quick start, did the Zambians. On their first game, they scored quick goals against the Namibian side that was really only starting to develop. They were very... Foul on El Shaddai Sadiboma. Scored a hat-trick, El Shaddai Sadiboma, on the first day. He's a brilliant striker. If you remember how Bobby Firmino plays his football, a pressing striker. He's not afraid to come deep and win the ball and then work it like that, be involved in the build-up and then influential in the play again. That's El Shaddai Sadiboma for you. Kalimina. No, rather, it's Magadzire there. That's Kalimina defending now, the captain. Also one of the goal scorers. And look at him, he's a captain. He says, let's calm it down, let's look around. I like him, he's calm, he's composed. He does his job very well. Piri. Randy Orton Piri. His name Orton, I've called him Randy. Here's Banda. Chance now, Simute on that other side. Simute scores again for the Zambians. Goodness me gracious, this kid is a star. This boy has got some footballing ability. But for me, it's the build-up for the Zambians. All the way to the right, where Banda is. And then Simute, almost a photocopy of the goal he scored. Just like that. That's where he really hurts you, Simute. Is he off? Looks like he's played on. He's timed his run just well. Banda Simute. It's a goal for the young Chipolo Polo. They started mining out that copper quite early. There's no copper in Josie. They're mining the gold. They're here to take everything, the Zambians. Zambia, the last time they played here on South African soil in this format was 2020. They lost on a penalty shootout to South Africa after drawing 1-1. And that's the year where Joseph Banda, who was only 15 years old, starred brilliantly. Claimed the top scorer award with 5 goals. Geez, I think this year's top scorer award may just have many more goals than that. Mapena in last campaign had 9 to claim the top scorer award. So we've got Sadiboma with 3, Simute with 3 now. This is Banda. Banda, bend it, Banda, bend it like Banda. Banda doesn't have the firepower there to get it beyond the goalie. He's a left feet and Sianda Zimba rather. It's a good save. Yeah, so I think this year's goal. Looks like it's a free kick just outside the box. Yesterday, a youngster by the name of James Lumbe scored one of the first and most beautiful free kicks of this year's qualifiers for Malawi. This is the best opportunity so far for Zim. Valentine, youngster, scored the 5th goal of 5. He's a calm, cool and collected guy. He's just a guy. He's literally just a chill guy. Valentine! Cometh the hour, cometh Valentine Machaka! Mr. Cool Guy. He oozes coolness, and he scores the second free kick of the qualifiers. It's a peach. Creme de la creme. Valentine Macheka is a star. Valentine Macheka knows football. Valentine Macheka was born with the brain in his foot and the heart in his head. Oh, Valentine Macheka. The boy with a love for football, the boy with the biggest footballing heart. Equalizers here for the Zimbabweans. It's 1-1, ladies and gentlemen. It is 1-1 in this derby. And my, oh my, and my, oh my. Now we've got a game on our hands. Now the derby is alive. Jeez. Hope you're enjoying the watch wherever in the world you're watching this. This is Southern Africa's finest footballers. This is Cosafa's Under-17 Championship. Nyarongo. So Zimbabwe like this frequently. Oh! What a finish! What a pass! I've been impressed with the standard of development football across the continent. It's good to see that there's development happening all over Africa. Now to Zulu. It really is a good sight to see this from a football development perspective. I think we'll really start to see the fruits of tournaments like this in a couple of years to come, when our Africans really go over to compete in World Cups. In fact, if you wanna draw correlations and connections, Morocco's fourth place finish at the recent FIFA World Cup is because of tournaments like this, starting to build them early. At a competitive level like this, frequently. Oh! What a finish! What a pass! Abel Nyarongo scores again, and Zambia lead against Zimbabwe. To be honest, it's been coming. And Abel Nyarongo thanks the Zambian heavens and the gods. For me, it's the smooth criminal once again. It starts with Mapalo Shimute. He plays the ball across the pitch. And then for one moment, Zimbabwe goes sleeping and Zambia punish them. Shimute, one touch. Goalkeeper's way out of his goal line. They're expecting the offside again. That's what they're basing their game on. Is he offside? He's onside. He's on like a scone. He's on like a scone. 2-1 Zambia. Zimbabwe with the work to do now. Now that's what I was saying about the gamble. You sit and you try to milk the draw. Something like that can happen. Now they need to play again. Cole Tamba to come on from Simbabora. Played 44 minutes against Eswatini. Now Zimbabwe suddenly are woken up by that goal. Want to get the foul on the edge of that area was Sodomba. Zambia playing with confidence. And at derby, it takes moments like that. Just one lapse of concentration can cost you the bragging rights and also the place in winning the group, because should Zambia win here, they'll make it 6 out of 6 wins. Piri. Kalimina skips for Nyarongo. It's the bar. It's the bar there, does Abel Nyarongo. Suddenly it looks like the copper bullets have been brought to life now. It's a Lusaka party in Johannesburg. Fancies themselves more now for the tie. Mozambique have 6 points. Angola have 4. I mentioned that because there's also the best second place incentive. Doesn't look like it's going to come from Group C. That group is dominated by South Africa at the moment. So it's going to, Zimbabwe are going to kind of need to hope and see what happens that side. Whoa! That buries the tie. Zambia have done it once again. Abel Nyirongo with the brace. He's a lethal striker. He was born to strike a ball. He was born to play football. And he's living his dream. He's living the dream of the 1,000 other boys that weren't able to be selected from Lusaka. He's living the dream of the boy in the villages in Zambia. He's living the Cosafa dream. Look at that. That's Zimbabwe buried rather. The final nail in the coffin, surely now. It's a party, it's a festival of Zambian football. An extravaganza of Zambian football. Oh, good triangular football that now they are playing the Chipolopolo way. This is the Zambian way, and now the cutback for Gift Piri. Oh, now they're enjoying their football. Now they are playing the way that the Zambians were crying for. Now they're playing the sugar and spice and everything nice football. Nyirongo is now on a hat-trick. 3 goals for him in the competition. Nyirongo has won that one again. He could make it 3. Abel Nyirongo! Zimbabwe into the Harare dust. Zambia aiming for the Lusaka skies. 4-1 in Johannesburg. They're posing for the picture. They're all thanking the gods. That's where it's come. It's come from their ancestry. And look at it. Oh, the kid is good. Living the dream of the kids from Ndola, Lusaka, Kitwe, Livingstone, Relishit, Zambia, Relishit, Mazabuko, Solwezi, from Kafu to Choma, Sosiyavonga to Sasheke. The Zambia, the entire country of Zambia is partying. Oh, they've got the job done in the derby, and they've got it done in style. In Chipolopolo style. They're going to make the changes anyway, will the Zimbabweans. Jersey 14. Awakue Talibe to come on in that jersey number 14. So will jersey number 2, Denzel Chimbo Chakaza of Mufakose High. So, it seems all but settled then here in Johannesburg, ladies and gents. I don't see any miracle happening. Certainly the only miracle that's occurred is the Zambian one. So they march on. They will, looks like they will go on to mount a pretty good defense of their title, the heavyweights here today. The Zimbabweans will take what they could from today. Oh! Goodness! Goodness! Stunning. Absolutely stunning to wrap up the victory for Zambia. Chimwemwe, he hasn't been on the pitch for 2 minutes. Chimwemwe hasn't been on the sheets for 2 minutes. And he produces a worldie like that. Yeah, they've played with style and flair and precision and Zambian flavor. Oh, what a scoreline. 5 Zambia, 1 Zimbabwe. They are proving once again to be title favorites. That is the game into the books. History made once again by Zambia against their local rivals, Zimbabwe. It felt like a derby in the first half, but in the second, it was just Zambia in the fight. Hat-trick by that man in picture, Abel Nyirongo. He goes over to the referee to collect his match ball. Abel Nyirongo with a brilliant 3 goals, other goals coming through from Mapalo Semote, and then an absolute worldie right towards the end by Chimwemwe, who hadn't been on the pitch for barely 2 minutes. For Zimbabwe, it's time to pick themselves up, get better, improve, and I'm sure we will see them better and ready on Monday. So that's day 4 of the Under-17 Cosafa Championships done and dusted. And, well, it ends here at the UJ Soweto Stadium. 5 Zambia, 1 Zimbabwe.
So there you have it. We hope you enjoyed the match highlight between Zambia versus Zimbabwe and the 17 tournament that are ongoing in South Africa, Cosafa. Yes, I said it. Zambia is doing pretty well. You watch the game today, how they play against Zimbabwe and how the players perform. One thing I'm happy, and I keep saying that Zambian football is flying higher and higher. Zambia, the leaders of Zambian football, they are not focusing only the national team, the main national team, that is Tipulipuli. They are focusing on all the youth team, the under-17, the under-20, from the women's side, to like look at the under-20 women when they play the Cosafa Championship 2024 in South Africa. The girls won that tournament not quite long ago, and we were sharing that with you guys right here. And now Zambia under-17 also doing pretty well. We saw you the match earlier on, the game between Zambia versus Namibia, with Zambia winning that game by 8-0. And this one, again, they beating Zimbabwe again, and not just beating the teams. You could see the performance, you could see the players, how they are really, really happy, because there's a lot of promise on them. So they have some kind of belief and some kind of joy playing the game. This is how we want to see African football develop. So if you are from other countries as well, I think you have to also learn from what Zambian they are doing in their football. We are very, very happy for that. So big congratulations to Zambia once again. Zimbabwe, they put a very good performance, but Zambia was too hot for them to handle. So I think I think Zimbabwe, you have to come back again for your next game to improve much better. So yeah, that is what we have for you. If you are watching the platform and you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe to the platform and let's all grow together. This platform stands for African football. We'll go around talking about African football, whether club side or national teams, from the youth, from under-17 to under-20 to the senior teams. Yeah, so that is it. Enjoy your Saturday for now. Thank you so much for always staying here with us. We do really appreciate your time. One love.